Okay, suppose you want to know how many weeks are in 1 million days. I don't know why you'd want to know that, but suppose you did, because it's an application of division. Explaining why this is division is would be another lesson, but to figure out how many weeks there are in 1,000 days, how many 7 days are there in it's basically um, we're taking, I guess I could explain it real quickly this way. We're taking oh darn it, we're taking 1,000,000 days and we want to divide that by a week. Well, that's the same thing as taking 1,000,000 days and dividing it by 7 days. Sort of like, so 1,000,000 divided by 7, that's kind of a short explanation for why that works. Now, so how in the world do you divide 1,000,000 by 7? Well, I'm going to not teach you the traditional method of division, long division, because you lose, um, you don't take into account place value when you do the traditional method. We asking ourselves, how many sevens are there in 1,000,000? Well, clearly there are at least, let's say, I don't know, 10 sevens would be 70, 100, 10 70s would be 70, 100 sevens would be 700, 1,000 sevens would be 7,000, 10,000 sevens would be 70,000, 100,000 sevens would be 700,000, a million sevens, that would be 7 million. Well, you can't take 7 million out of 1,000,000, but you can take 100,000 sevens, that would be 700,000. Okay, so that's too many, but we can take 100,000 out. Let's see if we can take 200,000 out. Like 100,000 sevens is 700,000. 200,000 sevens would be too many. That would be 1,400,000, and that would be too many. So let's take out 100,000 sevens, and I'm going to write down next to 100,000 sevens. We're taking that out. They're taking out that many, and that is 700,000. And 1,000,000 minus 700,000 is 300,000. And by the way, I could write this 1. The traditional method would have you writing a 1 up here. This is 100,000. I'm going to put a 1 in the 100,000s place. Okay, now, next, we're going to see we can't take 100,000 sevens anymore, because that would be 700,000, but we can take out, let's see, how many 10,000s of sevens we can take out of 300,000. 20,000 sevens. That would be 14, that would be 140,000. That's not greater than 300,000. 30,000 sevens would be 210,000. That's less than 300,000. 40,000 sevens. 280,000. Yes. And you can see probably that 50,000 would be too many, because 50,000 sevens would be 350,000, and that's too big. So we're going to take out 40,000 more. And we're going to put a 4 in the 10,000s place up there. So 40,000 sevens is 280,000. And that leaves us with 20,000. So how many sevens can we take out of 20,000? Well, we can't take any 10,000 because let's see how many thousands of sevens we can take out. 1,000 sevens would be 7,000. 2,000 sevens would be 14,000. That's still less than 20,000. 3,000 sevens would be 21,000. That's too big. So we can only take out 2,000. And that would be 14,000. And we'll put 2 up here in the thousands place. And we're left with 6,000. Now the question is, how many hundreds of sevens can we take out of 6,000? Well, 200 sevens would be 1,400. 300 sevens would be 2,100. 400 sevens will be 2,800. 3,500. 4,200. 4,900. 5,600. 6,300. Too many. So we're going to take out 800 of them. And see, this is all this is work that you would do. You wouldn't write all this stuff down, but this is just mental work that you'd be asking yourself. So 800 sevens is 5,600. And we're left with 400. Okay. How many tens of sevens can we take out? Well, we can take out, let's see, 20 would be 140, 210, 280, still less than 400, 350, still less than 400, 420, too much. So we can take out 50 more. And that's 350. That leaves us with 50. And how many sevens can you take out of 50? You know you can take 7 out of it because that's 49. You're left with 1. So let's see, we have a 2 in a thousands place. We have an 8. We took 8 hundreds of sevens out. We took 5 tens of sevens out. And we took 7 ones of sevens out. And we have a remainder of 1. So that would be 142,857 weeks and 1 day left over. Or you could say 142,857 and 1/7 weeks in a million days.